let us talk about some food.
I'm going to give you my Winter Classic beanie.
On Friday, Sam had to cover the Stars practice in Nashville. Luddy was busy, and Sean, of course, is out of town, and John was on the beginning of a weekend bender in Boston. So I went over to the American Airlines Center along with, there we go. That was the pizza, I think. Bobby was there, our Mavs host, as well as our head of content, along with Elijah and Candace. We got some great shots of all the stuff that was available. Put it this way, the Stars and Mavs made a real conscious arena improvement last year. They did a new scoreboard. They changed out all the seats. They did a bunch of things in the building to try to modernize and keep the AAC as current as they can. This year, their big focus was elevating the food at the concession stands. This isn't just in the fancy clubs. This is everywhere in the AAC. And if you're watching on the broadcast right now, you can see they had a lot. They got rid of the old Pizza Hut, which I know some people really like the Pizza Hut pizza that was at the arena, but they have this new Bonanno, I think it is, Brothers pizza. It was fantastic. I was not expecting this. Really, really good pizza. The chicken tenders were a complete overhaul. They had a brisket sandwich there. They had ribs. They had a local barbecue. We know how serious Texas barbecue is. The pretzels were gigantic.
So good.
New hot dogs, a beef hot dog that was really good. They had that the bottom left is a smash burger.
I feel like I just got switched over to the Food Network.
Well,
Yeah.
Are you a big hot dog guy?
Not really.
So actually, in this, I wanted to ask Leds this because I know.
Chez-Chon.
Oh, that's in Montreal.
Bless you.
Hot dogs.
You know, my first time ever going to Canada, I went to a game at the Bell Center, and I got a hot dog.
And
Shocker.
It was not good, but it was, hot dog and poutine. And I told my girlfriend, I go, we have to get poutine. She was like, I don't think you're supposed to get it at a hockey rink for your first time.
well, do you know that the grilled hot dogs in Montreal, this is getting off topic,
Shocker.
are well known. I mean, they're famous.
It's all about the bun.
It is really good.
Yeah, they
Actually,
are good. They're
you know what I
good.
was really surprised at? I had a couple hot dogs. This was for an AHL game at Bell Center years ago, and they were really good. But they also, at the media area, had cookies that were unreal. Just they do things really well with the Canadians, don't they?
Okay, are we done with the food thing?
No.
Okay.
I was trying to give the Canadians credit. I went to a game on a Wednesday night against the Buffalo Sabres in March, and it was sold out.
Of course.
Just giving credit.
Man, you talk about non sequiturs.
There you go.
So
this whole segment is.
See, look, Matthew writes in that Pizza Hut in the AAC slapped. Yeah, I get it. And I know people that were really into it, but trust me, this new pizza is really good. It's a real big difference. Luddy, I was going to ask you, I know a lot about your beverage preferences, but I don't know if you even eat. Of course you do. What do you get excited about food?
He eats Rice Krispies.
No.
That's true. I have seen him devour our snack section. But
that's all that's up there.
Is food for you just a means to an end?
Yeah, I'm kind of. I love salads. I do like salads, and I like good steak. But it's kind of like my sleep. I eat once a day.
Really?
I'm the bad guy that'll get up at 2 a.m. and maybe go get something to eat, and then I start watching TV. Next thing you know, I got to come to this place.
And you're not going back to bed.
No,
at that point.
2 a.m. to 2 p.m. is next thing you know.
Yeah, no, I can't. If I get up if I just walk to the kitchen or walk to another room, I'm like wide awake and I can't go back to sleep.
What's the snack? What are you getting? 2 a.m.
Miller Lite, like just
what food? Any food?
Oh, food. No.
That's three answers he's given. Liquid.
No, I don't know. I just open up the fridge and probably the first thing there is, and Kim's always got fruit and salad and stuff like that.
Like good things to eat.
Yeah. That's the one thing. It is. It's not my choosing.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
No, 30 minutes to wait for a frozen pizza.
No.
Are you a dessert
There's a
guy at
KFC
all?
right down the road.
Do you like desserts? Anything sweet?
I don't mind that. I'm kind of like a key lime pie guy.
Ooh,
I like the key lime pies.
I do that like that too.
I can get them at Kroger, right? Them frozen ones. You're
a fan of those?
Diggity. Oh yeah, those are good. You can kill one of them in one sitting.
Yeah, that's the problem with the little ones. They're literally, I call them like a one timer. Just boom.
Oh, I didn't mean the little ones. I mean the big ones.
He's getting that family
Just treat him
size.
like a little one?
yeah.
Family size.
So
let me go one more off the rails here.
No, we
Pre-game
got to talk
meal.
about food.
We never got
meal.
on the rails.
Pre-game meal.
I was chicken and spaghetti.
Okay. That's all I want to know because that's
way
been very
more-
common.
Yeah.
Chicken, spaghetti, all my children. That's how it worked.
So you have your protein, you have your carbohydrates. That's pretty common. The chicken tenders, they made a big deal to say that this was it's a big selling item in American Airlines Center. And these are fresh, marinated for a day. These are not frozen tenders you just pop into the fryer. You got a chance to try them because they brought them up to the press box over the weekend. It's the same ones that we had at the event on Friday, which, by the way, our friends Rob Shickley and the Tony Fay PR people that helped put this on, and they do a great job. What'd you think of the tenders?
Yeah, so I'm a big believer in, if I'm going to eat a salty or fried or something like that food, it's got to be good quality. I don't want the frozen chicken nugget or like the crappy McDonald's nuggets or any of that stuff. So that was why I never eat the nuggets up in the press box.
The tenders.
Or the tenders. I had them like 2 times the first season I was here, and then I never ate them after that. I had one, whatever game that was, Saturday.
You want to try one? Here, take a bite of this.
I had one on Saturday, and it was, I mean, like thick breaded. It had like tons of different seasoning on it, super flavorful. You really didn't even need the dipping sauces. I did try it in a bunch of different ones, but what an upgrade, man. It was something that I actually would be like, you know what, I actually am looking forward to eating this.
Well, you know what?Maybe now that Chef Owen has got a in over there, when we have our damn Discord party,
we can get them
we
to
can
cater
get these guys to cater it.
Well, if you
like
can, do you have a picture of the churros over there, John, at your disposal? Oh, so he didn't pick the churros. My favorite thing, again, I'm a sucker for sweets. I could eat ice cream all day, which is probably a bad idea. But they had these little churros that were Letty's looking at me with a funny look.
I'm not familiar with a churro.
So it's like a little Mexican pastry, little cinnamon sugar on it. It's like the sticks,
Cheerios.
right? It's sort of crispy on the outside, but sort of a
Cheerios.
soft dough in the middle. But these have a dulce de leche center to them, so like a little
What did you
sweet
just
filling.
say? The leche?
Dulce de leche. Yep, it's like sweet milk, is what it translates as. But it has, so it's almost like you've had a cannoli before, haven't you?
Are our numbers
cannoli.
dropping? Is everybody dropping off
No,
over
I'm
there?
getting hungry though.
I think we're getting more comments
I'm
too.
telling you,
Are you really?
these little churros.
We should change the format of the show then.
I ate a couple of them. I actually went to get another one. Candace and Elijah can attest that I was going gaga for these churros.
Did they
were
have
really
multiple
good.
different, like, were there different flavors? It looked
The
like some
churros
had,
were the same. They had
and then they had
multiple
stuff you
different.
dipped in it. Or you dipped
No,
it.
that you're thinking about the street tacos or the.
It looked like there was some that had like chocolate in them and some that were vanilla.
The one
or
that I
something.
had was all the same.
Okay.
There may have been some dipping sauces on the display, but
Maybe.
they didn't have those for us. So it was a big deal. It was delicious. And as Luddy's falling asleep, because he's not a big foodie, I will tell you this. The Texas-sized Philly cheesesteak sandwich was good too. They had street tacos, all the things we mentioned. The pizza
Sounds
really
like you were at the
surprised me.
state fair.
Felt like, and you know what's funny is we got to get into our NHL news and notes. I felt. You ever go to the fair and you eat like 10
Never been to
different
it.
things? You've
Nope.
never. Oh my
I've never
goodness.
been to the fair.
Now we got to take Luddy to the fair. So
You gotta
I don't
go.
get
all-
out much.
They all have all these different fried foods and things, and you eat this, and then you go, "Wow, that was really weird on my stomach to eat a few of these bizarre combinations you'd never eat in a meal."
Sounds like it'd be hard
Well,
on your stomach.
when you eat a small piece of all of these different things, and I remember I was leaving the other day, I went, "Wow, that was a weird combination of eating." Right?
How do you think your intestines are
You're
feeling?
hanging out in the bathroom for a few hours.
I was okay, but it wasn't like I had a salad and a nice, well-portioned diet meal. So anyway, if you are going to Stars games or Mavs games at the AAC, you should check it out because it was really a concerted effort to elevate some of the food. And this is at some of the regular concession stands. It's not like you have to go up to the Legends clubs or the VIP sections or anything to get it. So there you go. Food talk here on the DLS Dallas Stars podcast.